Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And here we can check out the story for Stephen Curry.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to fight their way back to the mountaintop. Draymond Green says we were the hunted for 5 years, and now we're hunting again. That's always a fun position to be in, going after everybody else. I love hunting. That's fun. Guys, back to you.
And I love, David, how he is always hungry for wins and competition. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Hayes, Isaiah Stewart out there with Bay. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Diallo in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with Looney. When you know you're on a championship contender, Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Now here's Hayes. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game with the step back. Cunningham inside, guarded by Curry. Count that one.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low. And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Pass to Hayes. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors.
Oh, wow! Nice! Okay, finding the wide open teammate. Nice job by Wiggins to move the ball with purpose.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Diallo the pass to Cunningham. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. 2 points, that one goes.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Looney kicks to Curry. Passes it to Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
I love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It's what makes him so.
Cunningham passes to Hayes. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Good D by Thompson.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And it's Green missing. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Flat out, I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Now here's Hayes after the miss from Stephen Curry. Hayes the pass to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. He can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Now here's Curry, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's a tie game in San Francisco, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Pistons, Miles out there with Bowl. Then it's Corey Joseph. And there's Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities. Bouncing back nicely here in the second.
And how about the fundamentals right there? I mean, Bielitsa is so skilled at keeping his balance in the face of adversity. Porter Jr. He's a solid player, but he's on the floor. The problem is staying on the floor. He's troubled by injuries.
Count it. Good. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Poole kicks to Porter. 1:36 left here in the second. Back to Poole. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Poole's got his first 3 points of the game. As you said, Chris, with Porter, he helps this team when he's available.
He's not going to get any easier as he gets older. I mean, he helps this team with his shooting as well as his length. You can just hope he can crack 60 games and then he get the season.
And Jackson gets it to go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. 15. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging 19 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
I would too. The defensive ability, the energy, the tenacity. He's the whole package.
There's a minute left now here in the second. Lee outside. Pass to Diallo. Stewart with the screen on Wiggins. Now here's Diallo. Covered by Wiggins. Just 4 to shoot. Shot good by Diallo. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Curry looking looking around. Here's Looney. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Hard work to get that one through. Really not getting an inch of space. Does just enough to avoid the rejection.
Here's Hayes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Driving inside. And the shot goes down. Hayes has got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Pistons.
Slick ball handling from Hayes. I mean, leaving the defender confused and getting himself an open look.
With 1 on the clock, no good there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons ahead. They lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and some better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
All right, and now let's get to this first half and talk about the players who are leading their respective teams.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
That'll be our show. On to the third quarter we go.
Ernie with the flow, making those rhymes as he throws, sounding like a pro.
Oh, you didn't know? You must have been slow.
I didn't mean to rhyme, not like Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, drop the
Ernie,
mic, drop the mic.
We quit. Broadcast is over.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so many incredible talents in the game today, Chris. Is there one player who you enjoy watching the most right now?
I can't see one, Kevin, out of the whole NBA. I can give you a list though. Let's see. Let's start with Durant, Harden. Let's go to LeBron. Let's go to Kyrie. You want to go Spider man up there in Utah. You can take me down to Giannis. Milwaukee, I want to see the Greek Freak. I mean, should I keep going? We got some great players in the league, man. It's in great hands. I'm a fan of them all.
And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. My style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Here is Cunningham after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. Bielitsa comes in for Kevon Looney. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And a switcher also for Detroit. Joseph's checked in. .136 left to play here in the third. Right wing, Bay wide open, and he fired. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Lyles checked in for the Pistons. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
And what you have to love about Clay, I mean, perfect form on his shot. Just so pretty from well beyond the arc.
Here's Cunningham, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul, and he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Bol, he's checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Diallo. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Iguodala outside. Now, here's Bielitsa. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Poole. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Poole's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Joseph with the ball. Kuminga picks him up. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Poole. Out of hand on it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Lyles sets a screen for Joseph. Driving in, and the rejection by Iguodala. Kuminga dishes to Iguodala. On the wing, Thompson. Over Cunningham. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire him up.
And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. They've got Lee. Sadiq Bey is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Hayes in at the 2 guard. Warriors leading by 4. Thompson finds Curry. Into the lane. Over Lee. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The pass to Diallo. Back to Hayes. Fires from deep. Green with the rebound.
Bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. That's the way to make the comeback happen.
Now here's Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Here's Hayes. Driving to the basket. Detroit, no good that time either. Curry against Lee. Curry, good. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you think you may throw Stephen off, but no way. You don't. He's so focused.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Jackson, he's checked in for Saban Lee. He's with it, working on Thompson. Stewart, a screen for Jackson. And Looney sends it back.
No easy shots when Looney's on you. That's 7'4" wingspan.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Warriors.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Detroit making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Bay against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Now here's Hayes. He's tightly guarded. Cunningham looking it over. To end the drought. And he lays it up and in.
Cunningham.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. You guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.